Hi, my name is Rosie Gill and I'm the Director of Education at Milk Street, and this is Milk Street at Home. Let's talk about Brussels sprouts. We're all cooking them a lot right now, and roasted Brussels sprouts just aren't that good. No matter what we do to them, they always end up kind of soft and squishy and oil laden, which is not what we're looking for. So let's think about them in a completely different way. Let's maximize the attributes they naturally have as opposed to trying to transform them into something they're not. Let's eat them raw. Don't worry, this isn't homework. Raw Brussels sprouts can be amazing. Thinly shaved raw Brussels sprouts are crunchy and they have this mild grassy flavor. They become the perfect foundation for all manners of winter salads. From something really piquant, like a coleslaw to pair with a nice, rich, fatty pork shoulder, or a rich and decadent salad to put on your holiday table, which is what we're gonna make today. However, while we walk through the steps, I'll make sure to tell you where you can change things and tweak things to customize it to what you like. Today, we're making shaved Brussels sprout salad with a brown butter vinaigrette. Okay, first things first. We need to very thinly shave our Brussels sprouts. You can do this one of three ways. You can use a knife, you can use a mandolin, or you can use the slicer attachment of a food processor. I think a knife gets the thinnest slices, which is really what you want. A food processor is most convenient, and a mandolin's most dangerous. You choose. Once they're thinly sliced, for a pound of Brussels sprouts, you want to add about a teaspoon of salt and massage it in to help break down the cell walls, release some sugars in there, and make the texture a little better. Let that sit for 15 minutes in the salt while you attend to your dressing. So if you're making that bright, bracing coleslaw version, all you do is add a bunch of citrus juice, maybe some chili flakes and some herbs, and really your salad's done. And it pairs well with that pork shoulder. For mine, our vinaigrette starts with a stick of browned butter. We're gonna brown this butter slowly to really get those nutty, toasted flavors. If you don't wanna use butter, choose a nut oil like walnut or pecan, something that again has a lot of flavor. While the butter's browning, again, for a full stick of butter, you wanna use 2/3 cup of sherry vinegar. This is a vinegar that matches some of the brown caramelly notes of brown butter. You could also use a high quality apple cider vinegar. To the vinegar, mix in a pinch of salt and maybe a couple teaspoons of a grainy mustard. I like that for a little peppery punch, but it's optional. Once your butter's browned, you slowly whisk it into the vinegar mixture and then keep whisking once it's all in there for about 20 seconds to let it cool down a little bit. Set that off to the side and grab your Brussels sprouts. Now you can have a lot of fun. What types of flavors do you want to add to that crunchy, slightly grassy base that you've amplified with a little bit of salt? I'm going for juicy, sweet, tart pomegranate seeds. Dried cranberries would work. You want something crunchy and bright. Even sliced celery would be an awesome option. Then you want another rich factor. I'm going for toasted almonds because they again sort of reinforce those nutty flavors I'm getting from the browned butter. If you used walnut oil, use walnuts. If you use pecan oil, use pecans. Once those are all mixed in, mix in your dressing, make sure it's well incorporated, and let it sit. This will help everything meld together. Also gives you a little time for any last minute preparations before you get the table set, if this is your holiday salad, and you're done. So next time you want Brussels sprouts, shave them and make a salad. Don't roast them. You've got that great sort of universal base and you can take it in any direction you want for a really satisfying winter salad and maybe something new and refreshing to serve to the people you're feeding. When you want roast vegetables, grab a potato, get a squash. Those things are great roasted. For your sprouts, shave them.